People can take everything away from you, but they can't take away your dignity. People can take everything away from you. They can take away your bill. People can take everything away from you. Away from you. Away from you. would y'all? Oh my God. Doesn't it make you want to dance, girls? All right. How is everybody doing? It is so good to see everybody. I hope everybody is doing well and wonderful today. All right, girls, we're going to get started. Hello to each and every one of you girls. Again, thank you so much, Pricey Pranks, for hosting the fabulous, the one and only Pricey Pranks Radio in the Discord, the Church of Debra Discord. I appreciate it every single time you do it, honey. I don't take it for granted. I really do appreciate it. All right, girls, if you're just joining, if you could hit that like button, I really would appreciate it. We got 32 girls and only 8 likes. And honey, last time I checked, 32 don't equal 8 and 8 don't equal 32 unless we get Woody Allen. Okay, that's counting them numbers. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you know what I'm saying? And that ain't normal. Shirley Temple can approve. Not really. Sorry, Warner Mayer, huh? You know what you did. Don't be depressed. Don't be depressed. All right, girls, let's get started. I hope y'all are doing well, my friends. Let's check them out. Let's see what we got. This is Fast Forward, Get a Life. How's my audio?
So why
Audio
are you
good,
qualified for
girls?
this job?
Well, sir, it's God's will.
I'm sorry, these SAT scores just aren't good enough.
Uh-oh.
That's not all I learned in school.
Uh-oh.
Well, what do you know?
I think this is a Christian
Really
get a
sorry.
job movie.
Now, you are gonna love this. Here.
Okay.
I could really use a job, sir, because I'm responsible and organized and hard.
Is this gonna end with him me tooing him, honey?
Go, go, go.
That
Now, I need
makes
one
sense.
for the orange side.
And get alive.
Okay, they're coming for dun 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 dun. What is that CC Music Factory song? Breaking the move, doing things you need to do, cleaning things, make a move, busting moves and making money. We got the power, we got the power, feel it inside your devours. We got the move, on the move. We got the move. I got the power. That's right. She's got the power. He's got the power.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Schwartz.
And I'm Polly Butler. Welcome to this edition of
Oh my God, the girl, this hair.
Fast Forward.
You know, every year millions of teenagers stand on the doorway of their future and
What
Okay.
they see looks very scary.
It does.
Hundreds of decisions about what to do with their lives lay before them.
you know, Polly, I'm on the brink of
Oh,
making
hello,
a massive
Snake
decision
Penny.
myself.
Oh, what pray tell may that be?
Oh, I'd really rather not talk about
Oh, now come on, Jeremy. You can tell me.
it. Well, do I want original recipe or extra crispy?
Oh my God, honey. Come on now. Again, so far we're 2 minutes in and I don't know what the hell is happening, honey.
Graduating from college is like a big goal right now.
I really would like to get a job at a hospital. This might like sound like a church answer or something, but I want to witness to a lot of people.
Finish high school.
This bitch gets out of school and what does she want to do? She wants to witness to people. What? What?
Going to college.
Youth pastoring or like in the mission field or something like that.
My own job, being a carpenter or a nurse or something.
Oh my God.
I'd like to be able to make it into the history books myself.
I've always wanted to be, something high up there because it's like, I want the money and I just, I've always wanted to be somebody.
Wait, what does he want to be?
Because
I'd like to be able to make it into the history books myself.
I've always wanted to be,
Clarence Thomas?
something high up there because
What? What is this dude
Be able to make it
saying?
into the history books myself.
I've always wanted to be, something high up there because
Some horror-popperist? What? Girl.
it's like, I want the money and I want
What
to be,
is he saying?
something high up there because
Some horror.
Be able to make it into the history books myself.
I've always wanted to be, something high up there because
I want to be some horror-domperous. What is a Sir horror-domperous?
Job being a carpenter or a nurse or something.
I want to be a meteorologist.
I'd like to be able to make it into the history books myself.
I've always wanted to be, you know, something high up there, cause it's like
What is he saying?
The history books myself.
I've always wanted to be, you know, something high up there, cause
Okay, Google says I always wanted to, something high up there because I always wanted to be, something high up there because, okay, that might, girl, when Google can figure out what the hell the person's saying, this is why I agree with what that one person was like working for Google AI and was like, yeah, the AI's alive, honey. I believe it because, honey, we all were trying to figure it out. Midlife kind of got it.
cause it's like, you know,
Books myself.
I've always wanted to be, you know, something high up there, cause it's like, you know, I want the money and I just, you know, I've always wanted to be somebody.
Okay, this is the one that does the gay porn for $20 when they turn 20. You know what I'm saying?
I want to have cute little kids running around. You just want to be that love June Cleaver, don't you?
Good job and a happy family. That's really all that I'm looking for.
Happiness.
Happiness.
That's
Yeah.
a good word.
That's a good one.
Happy. Who the hell's like, no, I want to be depressed and sad. I want to be depressed and sad. Said no one, honey.
I'm going to be a mom, a good mom.
Fun fact, you're going to OD when you're 25, honey, and you're going to have 16 abortions, okay? And you're going to move to Colorado, and you're not going to have any more teeth because you got hooked on meth. I'm just, listen, it's in the cards, honey.
Stays home with kids and works in the PTA.
Making a difference in the community, helping everybody out a lot.
Getting a good job and a good apartment away from my parents so they
Honey, don't get an apartment. Girl, that's not an investment.
know I can make it on my own.
Don't you remember back when you were in high school, and I remember being so afraid.
Totally, Mr. Lau.
These choices I was making at that time in my life, that they would be wrong, I was just afraid of making the wrong choice and going the wrong
I love Colorado, Fraction. I'm just saying, when she moves there, she's not going to have any teeth, honey. Oh, I'm sorry, meth teeth are Kansas.
way.
We should have a good job of hiding it because I always thought that this
Girl,
drama
that
thing was always
lipstick.
what you were
Well,
gonna
I
do.
mean, exactly. I love acting, but there's more choices to it than that. I mean,
Honey, we could see you from the space shuttle at this point, okay?
I also love
Tone it
teaching,
down.
and I really love having a steady paycheck. So,
I mean, who would say, I don't love having a steady paycheck? No one would ever say that. Like, well, I love having a steady paycheck. Said, duh, honey.
that's why I went to college, and now I'm getting my master's degree.
See, I would never do anything that's safe.
I'm not trying to be rude, but she looks like the Eggman from Sonic. She does. I'm just being honest.
That's why I went to getting my master's degree.
What is this outfit, honey?
See, I would never do anything that's safe.
She literally cosplaying as Humpty Dumpty. No, ma'am.
If I really don't mind not having any money. I like living in my car and
Oh, at least she's honest.
Yeah, but aren't you scared to death of all those auditions and things?
it all depends. It depends what it's for. Although I am thinking about changing my stage name.
Oh my God, I thought he was about to say his gender. I was about to be like, oh my God, progressive, honey.
To Jeremy Next. Jeremy Next. Meaning, of course, that I go in and start, and then they immediately say, next, Jeremy. Next.
That was hilarious.
The future's real scary because you never know what's going to happen and you never know what mistakes you're going to have.
I'm afraid that I might choose the wrong thing for me, and so not sort of
Honey, you already chose that hair, whatever that is, that grease in your hair.
do what I'm supposed to do and what God's planned me to do.
Not having a purpose in life.
Just complete and total failure is what I fear most.
I feel like I'm going to do something that I might regret, and I just need to, stay on my plan.
I don't know what I'm going to do if I don't get accepted, if I don't succeed at what I want to do.
I feel like I'm kind of trapped at this point. I'm not going anywhere. I've experienced not being able to support my family.
I just want to make sure that I get the right kind of husband, not some little druggy guy.
I really feel
Make sure I get the right type of husband and not some druggy guy.
Like marrying someone and then it not working out.
I'm afraid, that if I'm going to make one bad decision and it's going to, influence the rest of my life.
Messing up, getting pregnant.
Oh my God, girl, that baby's coming in.
Turning out like my mom. The thing that
Did she just shade her mama? What? Turning out like her worst decision and her nightmare situation is turning out like her mom. Oh my God, she shaded her mom.
I fear most the future is everything.
Why are all these people so scared?
I think they're afraid of making the wrong choices.
Well, yeah, but if you make a wrong decision, you know.
Again, we are 5 minutes in, and do you girls feel like this VHS from the 90s, Get a Life, has taught us anything? Or is it just propaganda to scare people and into uncertainty and just get people to go to Jesus, I'm guessing? I have a feeling that's really what it is. They're not going to give you any logical, like, things to do to fix your life. It's just going to be like 25 minutes of them not explaining things and scaring people, and then to be like, the only option is God.
No, it's not going to be zapped by aliens or kidnapped by the government or turned into some lump of gelatinous goo.
Jeremy, I'm serious.
I'm serious too.
That's what I'm afraid of. Look, the problem here is that there are definitely consequences
Still
for making the
someone's
wrong
husband
choices.
laying rhymes.
Yeah, well, you may not get turned into like gelatinous goo. Maybe something more like a tapioca, which could be
Would
even
you just listen?
worse.
If we make the right choices now, if we make good decisions, then there's a good chance that we can have a great life. But if you make the wrong choices.
Yeah, if you make the wrong choices, this is Tapioca City, baby.
If I choose to join the gang, I probably won't make it anywhere in life.
When I was a little bit younger, I wish I could learn.
We're 2 minorities in, and they're talking about gangs and violence. They had to lead with the minorities, of course, because, you know, they're Christians.
Learn who the right people
Hello,
were
Anime
to hang around
Haney.
with.
My last boyfriend, he was like a loser. Should've gone after him.
What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
My last boyfriend, he's like a loser. And I said, loser, pants on fire. I'm rubber, you're glue, loser.
Learn who the right people were to hang around with.
My last boyfriend, he was like a loser. Should've gone after him.
There's a lot of things that I wish, I could go back and redo. For instance,
Girl, everybody here is like 16 and under, and they're talking about changing their history. Girl.
School, if you don't really care, you're just there to socialize, suffer in the end because you're not going to know anything when you get to college. It's going to be real hard.
If you're still in school, stay in it. Finish it. I didn't finish mine, and it's rough.
I want to talk back to my mom as much as I did. I would listen to my mom, my dad too.
I'm a procrastinator. If I have like a project or something, I'll wait till the last minute to do it and everything.
You make the choice, you just got to deal with it. It's nobody life except yours.
Peer pressure, drugs, parties, not being responsible.
Choosing not to do drugs and drink.
Stuff that I could change, I could go back and I would never have sex until I was married.
Here we go.
Choice that we made to have sex, it was wrong. We did love
Girl, not them leading with Madonna's music. A copycat of Madonna.
each other. We knew that. We knew that we wanted to spend a lot of time together, but we didn't realize the effect it would have on our lives. I did have to grow up faster. Becoming a mother really matures you fast. You think of yourself as older than everyone else, but really you're not. You're the same age, but I didn't really want that. I wanted to be young. I wanted to go out and have fun and be able to just get up and go with my friends. I was a leader in my youth group. I was on the missions committee.
There's a Pet Shop Boy song that they're knocking off with this song. Does anybody know what it is?
I felt guilty for, I guess, what you'd call living a double life.
She felt guilty.
It was, I guess, what you'd call living a guilt group. I was on the missions committee
She feels
I
so bad
felt
about putting on perfume,
guilty
girls.
for,
Look at her.
I guess, what you'd call
Why didn't I use this cheap perfume?
living a double life. It was more of a feeling of guilt, anger, frustration, sadness, all put together. I was angry at myself. I had frustration because I knew I couldn't take it back. It's really made a difference. It wasn't really a decision to do it. I think it just happened.
There's a Pet Shop Boys song that they're copying with this.
For being
the same thing was said by Casey Anthony.
young we
So
were.
true, Ginger.
I don't think we really knew what it was all about.
All you ever
We knew we loved each other, but I don't think we knew the effect that it would have on us. Just doing it.
All you needed was my love.
Did you know more than 500,000 teenagers give birth each year?
Okay.
Jeremy, listen to this. All right. Dear Abby, I don't know what to do. For 2 years,
I can't believe you read Dear Abby. I don't know what.
Would you just listen to this? All right. For 2 years, I've been dating John, who's very kind but also boring.
I think you're
see,
right.
and the other thing is I can't believe that you're letting
Rural
her
or
make
midlife,
your
one of
decisions
y'all.
Why don't you be
That
quiet?
is,
Why
you're
don't you let
right.
me finish
Fine,
my thing?
finish.
Recently, I met Ramon, who is
Never knew how much I loved you.
handsome and
Never
exciting,
knew how much
but I'm not
I
sure I
cared.
can trust him.
When you put your arms
John has
around
asked me to marry him, but I think I'm in love with
Fever
Ramon.
that's too hot.
What should I do?
Yeah, you give
Signed
me
Hopeless in
fever.
Hoboken.
Okay, first of all, I can't
You
believe
give
you
me
read this.
fever.
Second of all, I can't believe she met someone named Raul in Hoboken.
What's wrong with it?
Well, what's wrong with it? It's
Girl, they are copying all these
stupid.
90
It's not
songs.
real.
I just
It's
like to read about the choices other
manufactured.
people have to make and what an expert has to say about
Oh,
it.
an expert. And Dear Abby is suddenly an expert. Why is she an expert? She doesn't know John. She doesn't know Raul.
Ramon.
Right, whatever.
Well, okay, listen, Big Shot, if you had to...
Okay, but what is this again? It's like they're just scenes to scare people. They're not giving you any solutions. What are we going to scare now?
As it says in Second Hesitations 5:17, thou shalt choose the guy who sits in the second row of your chemistry class.
No, I'm sorry. The Bible's not going to make those type of decisions for us.
What?
I'm sure it's going to be clear
Where did you come from,
on
honey?
some things, you know, what you should or shouldn't do, but it's not going to tell you whether you should marry this guy or that guy, or whether you should have original or extra crispy, or spin or buy a vowel. And that can
Let me
be
add,
frustrating,
make sure Enigma's in
especially
my
when
Apple
we're making
Music.
choices or trying to figure out God's will for your life. Woo! I love it when that happens. You know, should you go to college or work at a video store? And which
Video
college and which
store,
video
you could
store?
steal VHS.
Let me tell you what God's will for your life is, okay? Come here, closer. This is God's will for your life. Are you ready?
Who's gonna walk you
Glorify
home?
Him with abilities He's given
Nine.
you.
Okay.
No, wait. I know you're looking for maybe something a bit more spectacular, but stay with me on this. This is good stuff. The Bible says that whatever you do it all for the glory of the Lord.
Okay.
And to glorify
Do it a
God
lot,
in this
honey.
context simply means to use those unique gifts and abilities He's given you to honor Him. Take my singing ability. I know. Too late, somebody already has, but I'm bummed. But there's a very good reason I don't sing professionally.
Okay.
And that is,
Feelings of love.
well, I can't sing, but I can write, and I can talk, and I can make films.
So in jail.
Can you though, honey?
My younger brother, he's in jail. I have another brother that's 20.
Again, we lead with minorities that are doing bad things. I can with this video.
Also in jail. My younger brother is 11, and he's at home with me. Somewhere I know my
Damn,
mom
he's
is thinking,
small,
you know,
ain't he?
she's gonna mess up. I know this, you know, because all of my kids have messed up. So I do think that my mom thinks I'm gonna mess up. And that's like, again, I say that's what makes me work so hard to try not to disappoint my mom.
God. Girl, Mama has got a safety cage around her house, honey. Jesus.
Say that's what makes me
Girl, like a prison door, honey.
work so hard to try not to disappoint my mom.
Mama is
So that's one
locked,
thing
honey.
that pushes me to do good, you know, and stay in school and say no to drugs and, you know.
Wait, is this girl supposed to be in like high school? Because honey, she looks like she's in her 40s.
Stay out late partying and stay on my job. It's a lot of things that's stressful, but I try to do good for the sake of myself, to make a name for myself and be different from, you know, how I told you my brothers were, and also to make my mom proud because she said that, you know, she didn't want to lose us in any type of way. I see people my age that are on drugs and aren't.
Honey, this is a 40-year-old woman. I don't know why they're trying to convince us that this is a child.
In school, and I'll be like, you know, this is not what I want for myself. I want to do better, and I do want a name for myself, and I want to make my mom proud. I have a lot of mixed emotions. Right now, after I graduate, I don't.
Why are they trying to convince us that this is a child?
I want to go right into a 4-year university. I want to take it slow. So I'm going to go to a community college, and then I'm.
Honey, you are a grown woman. I guess the person they had this day backed out maybe, and they just got somebody, honey,
I
from
wanted
the
to
stand.
continue to work full-time in my job. I know I want to be successful, and I want to be working 5 years from now, and I want to be on my own. If I do want something for myself and I work hard enough, I feel like I can reach it.
I feel like we're watching the Olympics, and like when Russia and China sends out their young gymnasts, you know, and we're like, girl, that's clearly a 60-year-old woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, Russia and China, I don't know who you're joking with, but that is not Shirley Temple, honey.
You know, Stephanie has a lot going against.
Let's move along.
Stephanie has a lot going against her. Girl, take a seat, honey. You chose that outfit, honey. Okay. Move it along.
Way of life.
And how do you go about making those really big decisions?
Jesus, honey.
I got a 4-wheel drive truck, and I tend to drive way out in the middle of nowhere in the woods somewhere and just sit there and
oh, yeah, he killed somebody.
And think and, you know, think and pray.
The first thing I do is I pray about it, and I just, you know, talk to God, and I basically get his will when I'm trying to make a decision.
There's no magic here, nothing bizarre, just simple conversations with God. Because as we really spend the time reading the Bible and praying, we start to get on God's wavelength. You know,
God's
we actually
way,
find ourselves
God.
starting to think more like him, to act more like him, and
Jesus.
eventually start making the
we need to
decision.
make a God Vogue song, like Jesus Christ, superstar, nailed to the board. I don't know. Don't just stand there. Let's get to it. Praise the Lord. There's nothing to it. God. Dun, 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 dun. God.
He wants us to. See, James 1:5 says it best when he says, if any
Oh,
of you
you got
lacks
to
wisdom,
just
you should
worship
ask God,
him
who
and
gives
shower
generously to
him
all.
with devotion.
Now, I know sometimes it seems like God is playing hide and seek with
You
you.
have to just
But he
worship
really does
him and
want you to know
shower
his
him
will.
with devotion.
So ask.
Oh.
I ask advice from other people a lot.
I talk to my friends mostly.
I may go like to my youth pastor.
I make big decisions
Legs
by usually
down,
consulting my
hands
friends.
crossed.
I'll
Make
talk
sure
to one
you're
of
praying to
these
God.
3.
Legs
I really
down,
talk to my
head-
parents a lot because I listen to them, and I know they've been out there before. Ask family and
This
friends
is
about
just
making the
insane.
decision.
Again, I just.
Now, prayer and Bible.
Very worldly mindset.
Oh.
Where's it hurt, bud? Do you feel this?
What? What? Wait a minute. What?
One of the gorgeous wife, that type of stuff. You know, very, very worldly mindset.
Where's it hurt, bud? Do you feel this?
When I began to realize that I wasn't gonna make these small steps, much less meet my main goal, it began to kind of drive me crazy. I began to, you know, start thinking about remembering all my glory days in sports.
Inside
It,
knowing
It did begin to make me crazy.
It's you, it's me.
My goal was to walk again. But I knew that first I would have to move my hands and then my legs and all that kind of stuff. I've had several people.
What is that song? They're copying that song now with this one.
Tell me that I'm probably gonna be limited. Probably gonna be lots of boundaries throughout the rest of my life.
I said enough.
I feel like I can overcome them.
Thank you, Gender.
With God's help. I'm going to college. I'm majoring in secondary education. Decided that I want to be a teacher and I want to coach.
I mean, this just.
I realize that money isn't everything. You know,
What? Tell that to a homeless person, honey.
I just want to be happy. I think this is something that I'll be happy doing. The only thing that I think God expects for me is for me to try to be close to Him.
I mean, they are really pulling all punches to get these people terrified, aren't they?
Hang out with, and who we're friends with, because that can play a really important part on how we act.
We've got 4 years coming up of some of the biggest choices we're ever gonna make.
Like at parties when everybody's smoking and drinking, if we want to do what they're doing, or
where are you going at bar? Like, where are these parties, Danny?
Right.
We're not gonna get hooked on drugs, because then, we'd be messed up for the rest of our life.
Worry about brushing your buttered teeth, honey. Okay.
You see, I got some of my friends that are in gangs, and then they tell me to skip with them and be in the gang with them. But then I go to church, I listen to God's word, and
who is asking an 8-year-old boy to be in a gang, honey? Like, girl, the lines.
Thinking of him, then I start thinking of my friends, and I'm stuck in between. And then, but mostly I listen to God.
What is this, the Epstein gang, for God's sake? Like, come on, honey. No, ma'am. All right, let's see. This is Secrets of Magic. This is from No Late Fees.
Welcome to the fascinating world of magic.
Oh, he looks
You're about to go
weird.
backstage for a behind-the-scenes look at how magicians create their illusions. Plus, you'll learn some fascinating magic
That's right,
tricks that
Anime.
you learn on this. People actually do have magic as a hobby. As a matter of fact, my eye doctor is also an amateur magician. Here's one of the magic tricks he likes to use with his patients. It's an eye test. I have an eye chart here with a spot on it. What I'd like you to do at home is take your left hand and cover your left.
Honey, this is, okay, so this will work, but it's only working because you have a blind spot in each eye, honey.
Left eye. Then look over here at the card and say 1. Now say 4. That's good. Take your left hand down, put your right hand up, cover your right eye with your right hand, and say 3. Say 6. That's great. Now take your right hand down, put your left hand up, cover your left eye with your left hand, say 1. Say 4. Take your left hand down, put your right hand up, cover your right eye with your right hand, say 3. Say 6. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is some kind of a trick. Well, you're right. It is a trick. There's really only 5 spots here. But by putting your hand there, it looks something like 6. And if you cover this spot with your hand, of course, it looks like 4. It's pretty much the same on the other side of the card. It does appear to...
Okay, honey, no, ma'am, he's scaring me. That man's scaring me.
Let me tell you about the Stetson man. Once was a legend of the American land. No matter if he's a city boy, deep in his soul, he's a born cowboy.
It's like if Tom Cruise was even hotter and not crazy.
The Stetson man.
Oh my God, I forgot about that commercial, girl. All right, Speed, Power, and Heat, the story of the... Okay, no. I didn't think that's what that was when I sent that. Let's see what this one is. Toyota Sienna. This is 2003.
It gives you unmatched versatility for seating up to 8
Girl, it's so
passengers.
loud,
In the rear
honey.
position, it can accommodate either an adult or a child. In the front center position,
Okay,
it's designed...
this is just a minivan. No, ma'am. The Pregnant Father. Let's see what this is. This is from Retro VHS Flashbacks. This might be fitting. Sunpound? Ew. Jesus. Oh my God. She's going in.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day out there in Radio Land. I trust you all got a good night's sleep
Jesus,
and a
it's so
radio station. This is the first day
loud.
of the rest of your life. Am I right? Of course I am. After all, I'm on the radio.
Does she have a new variant?
Honey, are you all right?
Go away. You don't understand.
You don't understand. Look at you, the pregnant father.
Oh, look at him. Poor guy. He hasn't had a good night's sleep in over a week.
Neither has she. Why are you only worried about him?
Because he's the one who isn't getting any help. That's why.
Shh! Don't get your feathers ruffled. I get your point. Maybe we can help him. George Stewart.
What?
You don't suppose he thinks a stork is going to deliver his baby like a sack of mail, do ya?
No, it's not that bad. But I think he could use our assistance.
The usual? Friends, relatives, co-workers, and kind strangers?
Kind strangers?
But I think this calls for going even one step further. To make sure we get through to him.
You don't mean...
I'm afraid so. Television.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I just want to say what a privilege it is to be associated with this ball club and with such a great bunch of guys who have supported me all season long. This is for you, fellas.
God, it's so loud.
What's for breakfast?
We talked to the new world champion father earlier this morning, just hours after he received the award. And guess what he was doing?
Sleeping.
That's right. Making breakfast for the mother-to-be.
I just want to say that you don't become a big league father without first learning to be a good father.
Okay.
Beginning during the pregnancy. You have to learn to accept changes in your life. And you have to make...
Plant the seed. I know.
Are they gonna knock him up or not?
Got it? And by helping her eat plenty of bran and fiber, like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Eating prunes may be a good idea for preventing constipation.
Knock her up, honey.
Got it?
Morning, neighbor. Did you plant the seed?
I don't know, Eric. I don't want to ask. Did you plant the seed?
Did you plant the seed? I noticed this tiny little seedling sprouting up here.
Good morning, Harry.
What is happening?
I'm afraid I don't know.
Suggest, or due to the pressure on the stomach and intestines caused by an enlarged uterus, as you see here. Suggest that she eats smaller meals, but more often. She could drink carbonated drinks, and also try to help her to keep away from the spicy and fried foods. Got it?
What is some weird British man telling him this?
Yes, Harry. Thanks. Have a nice day.
What's the hurry, bud? You having a baby?
Well, as a matter of fact, officer, in a way I am.
In a way I am, honey.
I'm also having a very bad day.
Uh-oh, honey. Heck, Avenue.
I know what you mean. Things were tough when we had our first child. Real tough. I didn't get enough sleep. My wife was cranky. We were always...
Did you get an abortion?
Really needs it. Got it?
Yes, sir, I got it.
We have that back.
Activity.
What?
Story. When Roger Maris broke. By the way, George, remember that if Elaine has sore breasts due to hormonal activity...
What?
What?
Sore breasts. If she has sore breasts related to her body getting ready for nursing the baby, be very gentle when you have sex. Got it?
What in the name of Jesus? What the hell is this?
How do you feel about that?
Was this
It was
this
like
was
he was
played
never there
in
for me.
school?
Today, a lot of men feel that way about their fathers. And as a result, they're becoming more involved in the pregnancy. By going to doctor visits with the mother, by participating in the birth as a labor coach, by spending...
This is some weird stuff, honey. 50 minutes of this?
I
can't stay, Georgie. I have to get down to the mall. How's Elaine?
How's Elaine? You're my mother, and you sit down there and ask me, how's Elaine?
Well, how is Elaine?
Girl, she's yelling, honey.
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't know how she is. I'm worried that there might be something terribly wrong. She's so grouchy.
She's got a baby inside of her.
I was pregnant with you. I got so depressed at times. Your father thought I was going nuts.
Well, what did he care?
Well, he cared. He cared so much that it bothered him more than... Come on, Georgie. Here, let me show you.
No!
Sir, let me show you to your table now.
No, why no?
What is happening, honey?
I'm sorry. What did you say?
That's okay. Take your time.
Honey,
That's right, Tom. There are many things you can do to make things safer for your baby, especially once the kid starts crawling around.
Yeah. Bob, why don't you show him what kind of trouble he can get into?
Do I have to?
This is making me sick, honey. We going somewhere else. Hold on, the buttercream gang. Hold on, we'll have to skip before we go to that one. Okay, let's see. This is fire safety at your worship center church. Let's see what this is. Retro VHS flashbacks. Insurance, honey. Money, 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 money.
Each year in this country, fire strikes an alarming number of churches and temples. Fires in worship centers
Well, what does that tell you, honey?
can be tough to fight.
God is taken back, honey.
They spread quickly and cause extensive damage. That's why it's important that your congregation be on the lookout for fire hazards and that you take the time to promote fire prevention. We're going to take you through some easy things you can do to prevent a church fire and some of the things you should do if you're ever caught in one. How do these fires begin? Let's look at the causes, and the first is the most disturbing.
Insurance fraud.
Arson. Here's John W. McGaugh.
Oh, yeah, but Christians want to be persecuted so bad. Of course, yeah, people attacking churches.
Director of the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, the federal agency that investigates church arsons. Director McGaugh.
Our nation's houses of worship symbolize one of the most fundamental freedoms in our great democracy.
Oh, bitch.
The freedom to enjoy spiritual communion and sanctuary.
Uh-huh.
When arson strikes, that freedom is cruelly mocked.
Uh-huh.
Arson is the leading cause of church fires in this country.
Uh-huh.
And can be motivated by such diverse factors as opportunistic and random vandalism, mental health disturbances, racial hatred, financial profit, oftentimes to cover up burglaries, or retribution against religious authorities.
No, ma'am. How about insurance fraud, Patty LaBelle?
Be assured that ATF, working in conjunction with other federal agencies, state fire marshals, first responders, fire officials, and police, is dedicated to combating these criminal acts. We believe that the recommendations you are about to hear will ultimately serve to better protect America's most sacred institutions. Thank you.
There are things you can do to immediately lower the likelihood of arson at your church, starting with the obvious. Keeping doors and windows locked when your building is unattended. Your doors should have deadbolt locks, non-removable hinges.
Okay.
Make sure you know who has keys to your worship center. Establish a sign-out policy. Change the locks periodically. Now, is your outside lighting good enough? Make sure the sides and entrances are lit, like stairways or fire escapes. You should also remove possible fuel sources.
Why would you have a gas next to the church? I mean, it's like you're asking for it,
Gasoline and
honey.
flammable solvents in a locked storage area away from your main buildings. worship center is older, you should probably have the wiring
Here, I store my gasoline in my oven. Like, no henny.
inspected by a qualified electrical contractor. Inspect your electrical cords and extension cords. Get rid of any frayed, cracked, or dried out cords.
Exactly.
Look for overloaded electrical sockets. Check all major appliances like refrigerators, water coolers, stoves, air conditioners to make sure they're properly connected and grounded. Other common causes of church fires are lightning, faulty furnaces, and
Well,
stoves.
if lightning's causing it, isn't that God, honey?
Overheated organ motors and Baptist
organ motors, ew.
trees, and careless use of candles and holiday decorations. Simple checks that you routinely make go a long way toward preventing these types of fires. For instance, make a quick tour of your building interior every week.
Quick, get that wheelchair. It's going to cause a fire.
Make sure all of your exits are free of obstructions. Look for places where a fire might start. Check around clothing, blankets, books, and other combustible items. Make sure the organ is turned off. When it's left on, the motor can overheat or short.
Oh, honey, I know. I've been to a Catholic church before. I know all about the organ.
Out. These are just a few fire hazards
bingo supplies being rubbed
that
together.
you can spot and fix in seconds, and immediately reduce your chances for a serious fire. Now, here's a panic bars are the best idea. All your exits should be clearly marked with lighted signs. If your candles only when your rituals prohibit any substitute. Otherwise, use safe candle-type light bulbs.
Act of God.
Clean up debris from
That's
social
right.
gatherings on the same day and place it in proper receptacles outside your building.
Jesus.
Keep kitchen venting hood filters clean and free from accumulated grease. And kitchen stove burners should be
It's deep fried at the church, honey.
regularly maintained. They should ignite as soon as the gas is turned on. Many times, fires that start outside your building and spread to it are outside your control. But you can help eliminate the most common causes of these fires with a bit of common sense, starting with lightning protection. Steeples are usually high enough to be very susceptible to lightning. So inspect your lightning rod system to make sure rods are properly in place. Wires shouldn't be broken and should be attached to ground rods sunk 8 to 10 feet into the ground. Your system should be LPI or UL approved. Park any church vehicle.
Why don't we harness the power of lightning, y'all, for power? Has anybody ever thought about that?
Vehicles away from your buildings and keep dumpsters away from buildings too. Be careful with burning leaves and grass and don't burn near your church building or during severe dry spells or windy conditions. Keep the yard area clean and free of piles of leaves and rubbish. This way, arsonists have less fuel to start a fire too. Now, look up at your roof. Make sure your roofing is fire. Should be replaced at least once a year, or as...
Oh, honey, people don't do that. Look how many times I've played with other people, and then on the, the game, and they just don't. They let them things just die, honey. They just let the batteries just go out, honey.
I'm excited about being here today. I enjoy talking to people. I do affect people's lives, and I hope I can affect yours. Jeez. I've been doing these seminars for about 7 years. My name is Joel Dunlap.
He's a bigger girl, honey.
It's an exciting job because you do affect people's lives, and they go home and talk to other people. Now, that's an important thing today.
Girl, I know. I feel so safe, too, that babe.
Sure, go home and talk to your family. You never know.
Was he grabbing at his shine? What is he doing with his shine in front of these old people?
Talk to other people. That's an important thing today is to be sure and go home and talk to your family. You never know.
What is he doing?
What you may affect. You know, I do a lot of analysis work on crimes and things like that, and every year I see the victims.
Girl, he comes to the churches to scare the old people.
They're getting younger and younger, and it's shocking. It's very depressing.
Yeah, I seen a 4-year-old with a gun the other day. Rob.
One of the things I've discovered lately is that, like 3 years ago, I never heard of a 10-year-old girl being raped.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do we have to go there, honey? Jesus.
For a long and by the way, I
good thing they're not trying to take away abortion rights, right?
do have 6, so don't get too close. I'm a carrier.
What?
For a certain government agency. While there, I was in constant fear for the safety of my family. My 4th child was born there, so I was always in constant fear for their safety. And by the way, I do have 6, so don't get too close. I'm a carrier. At least that's what my wife tells me all the time. Anyway, I learned how to take...
Did he just say, wait a minute, is he saying he can impregnate the woman if she gets too close to him?
As a special agent. In 1980, I went back to Thailand for about 4 years as a special agent for a certain government agency. While there, I was in constant fear for the safety of my family. My 4th child was born there, so I was always in constant fear for their safety.
Mr. Lamb.
And by the way, I do have 6, so don't get too close. I'm a carrier. At least that's what my wife tells me all the time.
Ew.
Anyway, I learned how to take care of my family. I learned how to teach them, and that's what's important.
I'm sorry, I don't trust any man vacation in Thailand. Sorry.
Teach these kids. You know, I saw where a young boy, 4 years old, was kidnapped one day. And they dumped him somewhere by himself. They just left him on the street. The authorities found him. He knew his first name, thought he was from Texas. Took the FBI 3 days to find out he was from a different state because his parents had never taught him his name and address. That's ridiculous. If a kid can talk, they ought to know their name and address. I know of a 6-year-old boy was kidnapped. He escaped 2 states away. He got men that got out of prison the day before for rape.
Jesus, they're trying to scare these church
20 women in
folk.
2 months. Every one of them was over 70 years old. And every one of them was walking in from the grocery store.
Oh my God, he's trying to terrify these women, y'all.
Carrying the groceries, left the door open, he walked in behind him. Every one of them was over 70 years old. And every one of them was walking in from the grocery store.
Little boy, I'll give you $10 if you'll take my bag to the car for me.
Door open, he walked in behind him. So, you know, I don't really care about the door. My wife props the door open and goes back and forth 5 or 6 times. Well, you got 6 kids, you got to do that. I'm concerned before you ever get home. Do you ever look behind you when you're going home to see if someone might be following you?
He literally is scaring these women so they'll always want to pay this man to come speak. You know what I mean?
Difficult, you look in the rearview mirror.
I thought we'd have reenactments. We're not going to get any reenactments. Is he not going to teach them
Now,
how to
if someone
fight?
approaches you, avoid them. Go back inside if you have to. Go get help. That's how you take care of yourself.
Go get help. Okay, thank you.
Get yourself a styrofoam cup. This device.
What? Oh, he's got devices.
Folks, I'm sorry, but I'm just not that dedicated. Couldn't breathe.
Come on, Henny, you could do it.
So I like to find the sprays that have both the CS and the OC, oleocapsicum. That's it. That way you got them both.
Fiesta.
Okay? Now we do recommend men carry these devices. Put them on their belt. Get one with the clip, put it on their belt. Now that's something you can have with you all the time that might save your life. It's better than nothing. Now if your husband's real macho, I recommend 2. That way you can double draw, okay? That takes a lot of practice.
Oh my God, what in the name of Melissa McCarthy?
If you're home, I recommend that way you can double draw, okay? That takes a lot of practice. I recommend 2. That way you can double draw, okay? That takes a lot of practice. Real macho, I recommend 2.
Melissa
that way you can double
McCarthy,
draw, okay?
realness,
That takes a lot of practice. If you're home, I recommend a large model. Place it near your front door. Put Velcro on. Stick it up next to the front door. I've even seen people take wallpaper that matches and wrap it up and put it up next to the front door.
Yeah.
Most important thing, wherever you put it near the front door, make sure your children, when they go to the front door, they've got it, or they can get to it quickly.
Oh, yeah, we want to give this to a little kid. I'm sure that'll go over well.
Teach these kids how to do this. It's very, very important. I know of a 4-year-old boy that his mom, she was a single parent, had taken him outside and let him shoot the thing. And one day when a man pushed his way in, he grabbed it and shot the guy. Got mom too, but that's all right, saved her life. I know of a 10-year-old boy came in from school. His
Girl, the lies. He's just lying to these women.
parents had it on the bookcase next to the front door. He opened the door, he got it, walked in, shot a man hiding behind the door. Teach your children.
Just some random man just hiding behind your door.
Especially if they're turnkey kids. Put it by your bed. Middle of the night, you hear a noise, you got something that can save your life but not kill your children. Put them in your car. Car breaks down, at least you got something. Better than nothing. Now, the big problem is, how do you know if it works?
Thank you, honey, for the follow.
There's a lot of stuff out there that's sold that doesn't work. There's 3 simple ways I know of how to check these things. 1, shoot somebody with it.
Oh, my God.
No volunteers? I never get any. 2, shoot yourself with it.
No? What? Take his logic and apply it to guns. To test a gun, you shoot yourself with it? No. Do you shoot others with it? No.
First talk I ever gave was a church. I had the little one in my hand, and I pulled it out and showed everybody. And when I took the thing and put it back in, it went off and hit me right in the mouth. And I fell on my hands and knees. I literally thought I was going to die. I started gagging, nearly throwing up. I couldn't breathe, and my eyes were burning. The preacher ran up with a wet towel. He says, young man, you didn't have to do that. We'd believe you. Well, I didn't have the heart to tell him it was an accident then. He kept saying all night, boy, you're
Sounds pretty damn dangerous, honey.
dedicated. Boy, you're dedicated. Folks, I'm sorry, but I'm just not
Little
that
boy, I'll give you $10 if you'll take my bag to the car for me.
dedicated. There's another way to test this device. Get yourself a styrofoam cup.
What?
These foam cups. Take your spray, shoot it in the cup. What's got to happen? It's got to penetrate the oil of the skin and affect the respiratory system. That's the most critical thing. So the CS can attack the nerve endings, and it'll affect his respiratory system. So if he is on drugs, alcohol.
Shoot it in a cup. Why not just open the door outside and spray it, honey?
But he'll start sneezing, coughing, choking, maybe even vomiting. So get your styrofoam cup, take your spray, and spray it in the cup, okay? Let me show you how to do that.
Oh, honey, he's gonna...
Take your spray, spray it in the cup. Take your nose, put it in the cup. I'm not gonna... If I pass out and get some ice cream, shove it down my throat. It's got to penetrate that oil.
It melted the cup. What do you mean? If he passes out, get some ice cream and shove it down his throat? What? What?
Take your nose, put it in the cup. I'm not gonna... If I pass out and get some ice cream, shove it down my throat. It's got to penetrate that oil, the styrofoam. And it's...
Well, it's gonna melt that bag too, honey.
got to affect your respiratory...
I hope nobody has asthma, honey.
...system. That is very critical. If any of you would like to test it, you're welcome to come up here and take...
These are 70-year-old women, honey. They're already close to death.
I'd just soon go ahead and pass out right now. Anyway, if you're going to carry one of those things, if you're going to carry any kind of a weapon, be sure you know how to use it effectively. I don't like to use a weapon that can be taken away and used against you. That's very important.
Ginger, if I pass out, get 2 Slim Jims and a king-size Snicker, honey, please.
Late one day, a kid ran up there with one of those sprays and shot her with it, grabbed her purse and ran. You know what she told me? I'm so glad it wasn't a gun. I wish every crook in town carried those things. They're better than knives and guns. At least you're not going to die. If your child ever shoots themselves, wash them in cold water. Put them in the cool wind, and they'll be fine. And I guarantee they'll never do it again. Anyway, basically that's what I want to talk about today. The little tips I could give you. I have brochures for you. But listen, let's open it up for any questions or answers that you may have, okay? Okay, go ahead.
Midlife.
I bought one of these in the store, but it didn't really work. Where can I get one like you would recommend?
Oh, I bet he's selling them.
There's a lot of stores that sell these things. A lot of them don't work. Some of them may work. A lot of people out there doing talks like I do, they do have good sprays. The most important thing is be sure and check whatever spray you do get. If you do wish to get one that's powerful, I do have one available. At the end, I'll tell you how to get it. It does have oleocapsicum. It does have CS.
No,
it does have
I don't
ultraviolet
think so,
dye.
honey.
But I'll tell you afterwards how to check on that. Other questions? Yes, go ahead.
What happens if you're approached with
Can you use it to season food?
the gun?
You know, that's a tricky question. A lot of people have different answers about that. I've read a lot of where police chiefs have commented on.
They sprayed the gun with pepper spray.
And I've formed my own opinion. I know what I'm going to do. If someone approaches me with a gun, the first thing I'm going to do, if I can, I'm going to run. I'm going to try to put distance between me and that gun. Let's think.
honey, judging from your appearance, you haven't ran since you were 12. Okay? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to be honest.
Think about this. Most of the time, if he has that gun, he wants you to do something for him. He hasn't shot you yet, so he doesn't really want to kill you yet. So he wants to force you into doing something that he wants. Now, if he's got the drop on you, they can save their life. So don't give up just because you are abducted. Always wait for that opportunity to escape. Okay, another question, yes.
What age should we start teaching our children and how to teach them?
I tell you, as early as they can comprehend. Teach them their name, their phone number. A lot of people...
Teach them their name? What? 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 Is there people out there that aren't teaching their kids their name? Is that a thing? I mean, I just
Teaching the children 1-1.
I can't teach them their name. Teach
5
them their
years
name
old.
and race.
Her name is Lisa. She saw a program I did for a bunch of kids, and I do enjoy talking to kids. That's my favorite talk.
Oh.
A week after she saw the program, her mom took her to a department store to buy her birthday gift. As Lisa was looking at the toys, she wandered off. Her mom wandered off to look at something else. Mommies?
This is such the lies.
Don't even turn your back, not even for a second. That child can be gone. Do not send a small child to a public restroom by themselves. I know of an 8-year-old boy raped this summer by a man in a men's...
Oh, geez. Okay, we backing up. We moving on. Moving right along. Moving right along. Moving right along. Jesus.
All about perfect hair with Alex Roldan. This videotape will help answer many of the questions you may have about your perfect hair system. Use it as a how-to guide for enjoying your new perfect hair. And remember, at any time you wish, you may pause, fast forward, or rewind this videotape.
Perfect hair. Before you get abducted, get that hair ready, girls. For my girls out there that love getting abducted, get that hair right.
Today at my salon, I'm going to show you some tips on how to use the system. It actually adds depth to her hair when you use the darker one. Now I'm going to show you the lighter one. Let's take this out. This was the darker. Now...
Oh, hair extensions.
It's easy. Just curl it the way you would your own. If you want to change your length...
Hair extensions. Hold on, I have one for the girls out there. That was funny. This is VCR head cleaner.
Videogames, circuitos eletrônicos e em outros mecanismos delicados ou de leitura. Só a rede cleaner é indicada para limpar estes e outros.
Oh my God. All right, hold on, let's see. This is from Danny B's old new videotape footage UK. Moving targets.
For the majority of us, life's okay most of the time. Working, shopping, traveling, enjoying the countryside or the seaside. But for 320,000 people last year, that enjoyment turned to disaster when they became involved in a serious road traffic accident. Now, what's really sad is that many of those deaths and injuries need not have happened at all if the drivers had been more careful, had been thinking ahead, or simply driving more slowly.
James Bond and Henny. Oi. Harry Potter. Oi.
This video program is about looking after other road users and being alert to their needs. Why do some people behave so differently when they're behind a steering wheel?
Well, first and foremost, honey, you on the wrong side of the road, honey.
If we all looked after one another on the roads in the same way most of us do in the rest of our lives, risks could be reduced.
God,
you don't expect somebody to push you out of the way to take something that's rightly yours, or to make life more difficult. You don't expect somebody to push you out of the way to take something that's rightly yours, or to make life.
What?
You don't expect somebody to push you.
Oh, honey, girl, Humpty Dumpty got back together, honey.
out of the way to take something that's rightly yours, or to make life more difficult.
Where he was getting them, Chris.
Expect somebody to push you out of the way to take something that's rightly yours, or to make life more difficult for somebody who already faces challenges every day. But drivers do things like that on the road.
Oh my God, the burn, Henny.
All the time when they try to push in front. Drivers do things like
oh my God.
that on the road all the time when they try to push in front.
Yo. Oh, what's the wiggly lines mean, Price?
Thoughtless action when parking, even for a short while, can prove really difficult for the elderly, the infirm, or less able people. Now, if you were on the receiving end, wouldn't you think twice about parking there next time?
Poor Manny. Poor Manny.
How considerate are you towards other people?
Oh, it's bus lane. Thank you.
All you need to do is think a bit.
Damn, honey, what is she wearing?
Don't park where you shouldn't, and give people some space.
What?
This fairground ride accelerates from 0 to 70 miles per hour in just 1 second.
Right.
Now, I know I wouldn't dream of going on a ride like that without being restrained in the seat. Yet this little girl is in a machine that will stop from 70 miles per hour to 0 in the same time if it were involved in an accident. Vulnerable road users aren't always on the outside of your car. A bit of patience and courtesy will take a lot of the stress out of driving for everybody. We were all learners once, and good drivers never stop learning.
They're on the wrong side.
The driver of the red car had to wait a few seconds extra. It really isn't worth getting all worked up just to be home 10 seconds earlier.
I mean, what if you have somebody calls you and they've abducted your friends? They say if you don't get here within 10 seconds, they're dead. Then it does kind of matter.
Schools are working with parents to find safe routes to use. But
I love her accent.
These routes will only be safe if other road users make sure they remain so. Speeding at the wrong time can kill, so slow down.
I love how she says it. Speeding at the wrong time can kill. She's like so happy to say it.
Road use sure they remain so. Speeding at the wrong time can kill, so slow down a bit, especially when there are lots of hazards about.
Oi, oi. Oi, oi, Harry Potters. Look at all the Harry Potters. Oi, oi.
Couldn't this driver have made this?
Girl, not Madge. Girl, Madonna is walking, honey. Girl, Madge is going. Look at Madge.
Couldn't this driver have made this situation safer?
Girl, Madge. Madonna is crossing that road,
This driver have made
honey.
this situation... Couldn't this driver have made this situation safer?
Oi, oi.
Most people enjoy a social drink now and again, as long as they're not driving.
Oh, those flowers are
However, there is a rising number of accidents with pedestrians.
My car stepped on an amber.
Not a bright way to get run over and killed, is it? If you see people wandering about the road or pavement looking as though they've had one too many, slow down, they're unpredictable. You have to do their thinking for them.
Top of the morning,
By
Jen.
planning ahead, you'll have avoided being involved in their accident.
Oh.
Bikes, either with or without engines, don't
have
any protective
Look at those
bodywork like cars, which obviously makes the riders more vulnerable.
Oi, oi.
The other thing
oi.
about two-wheel road users is that they are more difficult to see being so much smaller than a car, and they can easily be hidden by other objects or vehicles. If you're really good, you've already spotted this bike between the trees. Having its lights on helped. But were you ready for the second one? If one of these collides with one of these...
Hitler?
Who'll come off the worst? In that setup situation, you saw the rider avoid hitting the car through riding defensively and at a speed which allowed her to stop in time. It was unquestionably her priority, but then that wouldn't have been much consolation lying in a hospital bed.
Well, but it's free, you know, at least you won't go bankrupt, honey.
This cyclist has made himself even more vulnerable by choosing not to wear a helmet.
Wait, isn't he riding the bike on the wrong side of the road? I'm so confused.
Couldn't this driver have made this situation safer? Safe driving isn't really about who's right or wrong. Of course, you should always follow the rules and be aware of priorities, but good observation and good planning can prevent you from becoming involved in accidents.
Oh, what? I thought she was kissing that thing.
Involved in accidents.
Oh my God. Oh.
Good girl. Well, most horse riders will not be on the road where there is a more suitable route for them, but sometimes it is unavoidable. Now, this is not about who has the right to be on the road, because we all do, but we also all have a responsibility to show consideration for everybody else. Don't we, girl?
Girl, horses are big in the UK.
With a bit of thought, everybody's life could be just that little bit easier
that
and
Beamer
safer.
Is gorgeous, though.
After all, life is for enjoying. When meeting or passing horses, put yourself in the saddle. How would you feel if someone else was this inconsiderate?
Oh, girl.
All you need to do is think a bit. So you need to match your speed to the road and traffic conditions so that you can cope safely with whatever you meet. Next time you're feeling impatient, bad-tempered or unforgiving, think back to the last time you felt.
Oi, oi. The Beamer still looks good though. Oi, oi.
What you're about to see represents what is probably the best value for money in timeshare available today.
Oh my God, not a timeshare. Oi, oi. Top of the morning to you. And they're going to be like, Debra, it ain't morning, honey. Timeshares are fun.
This is the Paradise Club, the most luxurious timeshare resort with the finest facilities in probably the best location on the island of Tenerife, the land of the eternal spring, and just under 4 hours flying time away from the UK's major airports. And for a very limited time only, you and your family can join us here in Paradise for your holidays every year for a single one-off payment that you would normally expect to pay for just one holiday. You buy once and holiday forever.
Holiday. I didn't think the UK allowed
Check out these
timeshares.
special limited offer prices at the Paradise Club.
To me, this architecture is beyond ugly, honey.
Compare them to
If I would stay in there, it would make me depressed. The buildings are horrible.
any other quality timeshare resort, and you'll find that they really do represent the best value in timeshare
I don't think
today.
so, though, honey.
But don't risk delay. This is a limited offer. So phone the Paradise Hotline and book your time at the Paradise Club now.
Holiday. Okay, let's see what they look like inside, because they're ugly here.
Take a closer look at your luxurious apartment.
Oh, it's ugly. It's so ugly, honey. Oh,
The first
girl.
thing you'll notice about the Paradise Club apartments is the amount of space. And then let's face it, even by the most demanding standards, the furnishings at the Paradise Club offer exceptional, luxurious home-from-home comfort.
Oh my God, it gets worse.
For instance, in the sumptuously furnished lounge, you'll find a direct dial telephone, satellite television, and video recorder with a large
It
on-site video
does,
library.
Arlene.
Every apartment has a master bedroom like this, equipped with its own personal safe. And how about this for your master bathroom? Beautiful marble, quality fittings,
Oh, it does look like a
and a
Shawnee.
circular bath.
Oh my God.
All color coordinated to give you the most luxurious of bathrooms. Second bedrooms have single beds.
The fake plants. Oh,
and
my
again,
God.
a superb bath or shower room.
Oh, my God.
Plus,
Burn it.
there's a convertible sofa in every lounge,
God.
which quickly makes up to another double bed.
Girl, overload the mains and burn it down.
For breakfast,
oh, my God.
or if you feel inclined to create some mouth-watering dish of your own any time of day, the club's apartments have fully equipped kitchens that are a chef's dream, complete with microwave oven and all cooking utensils. And there's a comfortable dining area complete with china, cutlery and glassware. How about a swim in our magnificent pool complex?
Pricey! The couches always have dried snot in them. Oh.
The Paradise Club has a pool for all the family, including separate pools for children and babies. And an outdoor whirlpool spa. What fun in the sun. Still feel energetic?
Oh my God, I just thought of something. Was that a young Christian Bale? That looked just like little Christian Bale from The Rising Sun.
What?
I think that's, y'all, because this is like 82 or whatever. I think that's Christian Bale. Seriously, I think that's Christian Bale.
Fun.
The one on the right.
In the sun. And an outdoor whirlpool.
It looks just like him.
Spa. What?
I think that's little Christian Bale.
Fun in the sun. Still feel energetic? Then how about a workout at your own pace in the Health Suite? Under expert supervision, of course.
Oh, honey.
Yes, you can spend your
When you go on vacation, do you have to wear American flag pants? Like, girl, everybody knows you're American. Stop.
Under expert supervision, of course. Yes, you can spend your entire holiday with us here at the Paradise Club, if you want to. But it would be a shame to miss all the marvelous sights and experiences waiting for you to explore here on Tenerife.
Is this part of the UK?
Before we start our journey of discovery, however, let's look at Tenerife, the largest of the Canary Islands.
Okay, Canary. Oh,
because
okay,
they're on the same
I know where
latitude as
this
the Sahara
is.
Desert, these islands enjoy this marvelous year-round climate. Despite the fact that they're less than 4 hours flying time away from all major UK airports.
Okay, not bad. You've been here twice, Pricey. This is amazing.
Soft, golden sands.
It looks nice. Is the weather, what would you consider the weather, Pricey? Like 70s?
Highest mountain in Spain. Tenerife does need a lot of practice till you get as good as this.
Oh, I want to go here
Young
now.
and daring, there's always the thrill of
But I don't
go-karting
want
around
to
this
stay
special
there.
track.
I don't want to stay there. No, ma'am.
Darkness falls. Join in one of the club's regular barbecues. Or how about dinner in the new Columbus Bar and Restaurant, which attracts a host of international stars, providing you with top-class entertainment.
The people here at the Paradise, for the beautiful suite they've put me in down below, with the lovely big dressing gown behind the door, the big fluffy sheets and the lovely linen, lovely big fluffy towels, you know. Took me half an hour getting my suitcase closed. Tonight, and God bless you all. Good night all.
That was his closer? Girl.
Whatever you decide to do, we'll go out of our way to make sure you have a wonderful time.
Hello, Betty, honey.
But wait a moment. Does it all sound too good to be true? It's not, you know, and I can put your minds at rest right now.
It's not, you
by
know.
telling you a number of important facts. First, the Paradise Club has as its trustees the First National and Continental trustee companies.
Okay.
Or rent your weeks out or save them up for longer holidays in the future.
Girl, the lies, honey.
Sounds wonderful? It is. It's Paradise. The Paradise Club.
Dun,
The
dun.
most...
Honey, it looks horrible. All right, this is MS Saga Rose. Let's see what this one is. Oh, honey.
Hello.
Just shave
I'm
it.
Gary Waldhorn.
Gary, just shave
And
it.
this is Saga Rose.
Gary, just
halfway
shave
through
it.
one of her Mediterranean Odyssey cruises.
Oh, girl.
She and the Saga
Grandma
guests
can't even
on
get down the
board have already
stairs.
visited some of the most beautiful ports in the Mediterranean.
Gary, just shave it,
It's an
honey.
exclusive trip because, like all Saga holidays, it's solely reserved for the over 50s.
Oh.
And this is what we've got.
50 only, honey.
The ship itself, the Saga Rose, actually, she was built as a classic cruise liner, and she still has those beautiful lines. You do feel very proud when you take her in that everybody is actually looking at your ship, because she really is something unique.
When you take her in.
Many of today's cruise ships carry
when you
over
take her
1,500
in.
passengers. But Saga Rose is a real beauty, offering the classic cruise experience. And with only 580 passengers on board, there is plenty of space for anything anybody could wish for.
Oh, it ain't that big,
And with
honey.
350 staff on board,
Hello,
service
Kylie, honey.
second to none.
I like Girl, looks dumpy, honey.
Laid back, being able to really just do what you want to do at whatever time.
Whatever
Not really
time.
watching the clock at all.
We tend to be obviously the youngest of the crowd, but it just suits us. The way the ship is run, the entertainment, the facilities, it's us to a T.
Oh, that's in the video. Girl, just shave it, honey.
Yes, I just want to buy some stamps for these cards, please.
Right, I don't need cash. I need your swipe card, please.
Oh, all right.
You can pay for everything on board.
She looks
with the
fine. Swipe card, please. Lemonade. Treatments in progress, please. Oh, I thought he was nude. Jesus Christ. Jesus.
This doesn't persuade you. I don't know what will.
Please shave it off. If I had a razor, I would cut it, honey.
By all that pampering,
Wait a minute. Is that Tom Cruise? Is that Katie Holmes? Good night, honey. Good night,
Steve.
Steve.
Run ragged by all that pampering, there's always the beauty salon to spruce you
Dame
up.
Judi Dench is getting it laid,
Saga
honey.
Rose has everything you could possibly need, and it's all so easily found in this handy little map. Now, let's see. The Polaris Bar. Time to meet some of my fellow guests.
Cut it, honey.
Good old classic ships. Well, I like the fact there's not plastic everywhere, on everything you touch.
Damn, look at those little tiny drinks, honey. Oh, you girl, the morgue is filled, Brad.
I think the service, which is so friendly, the people, this is genuine. I mean, I don't have to say this to you. I could say it was rubbish, but it isn't.
Oh, that looks good, honey.
Before we came, we didn't know what to expect.
Yeah, drink alcohol. Die quicker.
Did it meet your expectations?
More. So much more help and attention.
Oh, much more. Their accents are so beautiful. Honey, I want to see the ship. I could care less about where they land.
Passengers who've been with us for 9 cruises. And,
9 cruises?
A day at sea. Time to sample the ship itself.
Oh, sample it, honey.
So much to do. I wish I had time to do them all. They didn't clash.
Shopping.
You can even learn new skills that might come in useful in the future.
One stomach flu, and they're taking them all out. Totally, honey.
We
Little
play bridge
bridge,
every afternoon
honey.
at sea, and we play bridge some evenings. So there's so much to do, so much to see on board that we miss some things because we're
Bridge
playing
and
bridge
honey.
when lectures are on or when entertainment is on.
So much to do. But you've always got somewhere to get away to.
Like the loo.
This is my cabin.
Oh.
Not bad, is it? Plenty of space for everything. It
It's
has to be
actually
said,
not
it is
that
one of the more
bad
expensive
looking.
ones, but there are plenty of others to choose from. Each cabin has its own TV and ensuite facilities.
Honey,
90%
everybody's over 50 and they give them a small CRT that they won't be able to see.
are outside facing so that almost everyone can enjoy the glorious sea views or a first glimpse of your next destination.
The ship looks
But let's
ugly.
not get ahead of ourselves.
Oh, I like that chair.
First, a special occasion. And down in the galley, they're working hard because on Saga
I don't know, I
Rose,
like that
the
chair.
cuisine is as classic as the ship itself.
Oh, yes. Girl, feed me, honey. Oh, yes, honey.
My priority is on board Saga Rose and for all
Oh,
our passengers
yes.
and guests that they have a unique experience in cruising
Okay,
on board.
Elizabeth Warren,
As
Warren,
well
feed
as,
me
make
handy.
sure they're happy and there's absolute 100% satisfaction.
On each country we're going to, we're buying all the market things and we add it on the menu. When you go to Crete Island or you go to Italy, we have the Italian dish on the menu or the Greek dish. When we go to Far East, we have something from Thailand, from Singapore, from Malaysia. We always add on the menu 1 or 2 dishes.
COVID cafeteria. Certified free. 7 days a week. Millie Bobby Brown. What do you think they're dancing to? Girl, this music really doesn't match this, honey. That lady kind of looked like Fergie, honey, the redheaded Fergie, the disgraced duchessness.
What a terrific night. One of the bonuses of being on a ship is that when you close your curtains at night, it's not just a good night's sleep you're looking forward to.
What? Wait a minute.
Because when you open them in the morning, you're somewhere else.
Damn, he shoved that door open, honey. Girl, he shoved that door open, honey. Okay, let's see. What is this? This is the country partner dancing. I think this is the lady that did like the black music dance
They're the heart
thing.
of partner dancing. And we'll give you the time you need to actually practice and learn the dances. Now, you don't need a partner to learn the basic steps, but you'll soon be holding
Girl,
one as
she
you
looks
circle
so
the floor around-
awkward.
It's easy. And by the end of this video,
So
you'll be able to
awkward.
get out on the floor and country partner dance.
Country.
Let's get started with the country 3-step. It's a lot like some dances you may already know.
Oh, honey.
Do you recognize that music? Sounds like a polka to me. We go
polka.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Three.
Polka. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Oh my God, she gets me every time.
How about this music?
Da, 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 da,
Takes you
da.
back to the 1960s. And the pony. Did you do the pony?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Country 3-step is a lot like the polka and the pony, except you let your feet slide across the floor.
Totally Bridget Fonda, single white female tap dancer. 1, 2, 3.
This is the
1, 2,
country
3.
3-step.
Three-step.
Okay.
I have some friends to help you learn the country 3. This is Brenda and Dave.
Oh my God.
And this is Rocky and Roger. We'll start with dancing.
Where's your partner, honey? He left
In
you?
country partner dancing, the group moves counterclockwise around the dance floor. We'll start. The man will take the lady's hand with his left hand, and he'll place his other hand on the
Yeah,
lady's
I don't think she
shoulder.
wants to go with
Then
you,
she'll
honey.
take
She
her
ain't even
hand and
grabbing your
rest it
hand.
on the between the dancers. The man start with the practice. Ready?
Can you get to it?
One side of the body.
Honey,
and
we
then the
want to
other
see you
side.
do it,
For left
honey.
side for the man, right side for the lady.
He looks like he's just gonna start choking her, honey.
And remember, the man is starting.
Is she not gonna do it?
Ready to try the 2-step. Here's what the man's part looks like. Leading with the left foot, you'll be taking 2 slow steps and then 2 quick steps. Here we go. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick. Sliding the feet. 2
What
slow
in the
steps,
Kristen
2
wig?
quick steps.
Oh my God. Slow, slow, slow,
Now the
slow.
lady's part, remember, moves backwards and starts with the right foot. Here we go.
Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, 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 slow.
Slow. Quick,
Quick, slow, 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 quick, quick.
Slide the feet.
Yeah. I just want to see her do her little dances,
And
honey,
again,
really.
Hopefully you've got that 2 steps so that you'll be able to do
Here she goes.
away. And then moving back. It's
All
still
right.
like the vine, 3 steps and touch. Then there's bump. Bump.
Oh,
twice.
wait a
Switch feet.
minute. And
And
bump
here's
it,
the good
honey.
part. Bump twice.
Oh, bump it
I'll be
twice.
turning around so you'll be able to move with my feet. Here's the vine. 3 steps and touch. We'll practice the vine.
Don't break my heart, my
Step,
achy,
step,
breaky
step,
heart.
touch.
Da, 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 da.
Remember, you change the weight
Don't
on
break
a
my
step,
heart, my
and do
achy,
not
breaky
change the
heart.
weight on a touch. One more time. This is the vine. Now move backwards. 3 steps and touch. Then comes the double heels and the single heels.
Don't break my heart,
Balancing
my
on
achy,
your
breaky
right.
heart.
It's
Just
double,
don't think I'll understand.
singles. Try that again.
Da,
Doubles,
da, da, da,
singles.
da, da.
One more time. Doubles,
Oh, look
Single.
at her. Uh-oh.
and then we're going to switch feet before we bump.
She looks like she's like
To the
5, honey.
The left has the weight,
Da,
and
da.
get it.
Bump it.
Bump, bump.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Vine. 3 steps, double, bump.
Bump,
Single, switch feet. And
bump, bump.
Boy motion. Get ready.
Ready,
Get
set, and
Here we
go.
go. Vine.
Go.
3 steps and touch. Take it back.
Bump, bump.
Double heels.
Double heel.
Single.
Giant
switch
snap.
feet.
Pop.
Bump, bump.
Bump.
Quarter turn. Right. Same thing.
This is how to induce an
Moving
abortion in Texas now, girls. So just in case.
Doubles. Singles. Switch feet. Bump. Woo.
Uh-oh.
Again, this time.
Da,
We'll face
da,
you
da,
back.
da,
You'll be able to
da,
follow
da,
our feet.
la,
Move
la.
back. 3
Ba-do,
steps.
ba-do, ba-da,
There's
ba-do,
those
ba-da.
doubles. Singles.
Uh-oh.
Switch.
Well, bump. And
Again,
bump.
repeat the pattern. That's the vine. Moving back.
And doubles and
Double
singles.
heels.
There we go.
Single heels.
And
switch
bump.
feet. Bump.
And bump. And bump.
Again, this time,
Bump,
ladies, let's get fancy.
da-da,
Let's go.
da-da,
You
da.
like
Just don't think you
Doubles.
understand.
singles,
Da,
switch
da, da,
feet.
da, da, da,
Again,
bump it,
this
honey.
line.
Girl, she's getting it. Yes.
And back.
That's why
Thanks
America's
for joining me
great.
in partner dancing. I'll be looking for you on the dance floor.
This is why America is the best, honey. Nobody can come to America without just doing it, honey.
Omega Zone?
Say what?
Well, you can grab a Omega Firestorm or an X-Spray and join the evolution and revolution.
I don't know what this is.
These ain't your daddy's yo-yos.
Until
Oh, it's a
1984,
yo-yo.
yo-yos were pretty much the same as they were in 1930.
It's Yo
Until
Mega,
Omega introduced the
honey.
yo-yo with a brain.
A brain? You could use that. Now, all your Omega yo-yos are modular.
Except for the Panther.
Except for the Panther.
Totally blank.
The key to yo-yoing is to stay loose.
For once, you're right. Around the corner or pop in the clutch.
The Sleeping Beauty.
Around the world. A word of
What?
caution. Before we move ahead, our next trick around the world should be practiced in a safe, open area, preferably outdoors.
Be careful not to perform or practice this maneuver near window, glass objects, pets, or people.
And always check behind you before you begin this trick.
What the hell are they
Set
doing?
progressively harder goals. Start with a single loop, then try to practice.
Wait, the Confederate flag? It's what?
To practice the Confederate flag, start this maneuver with your yo-yo.
Please tell me you're not fashioning the yo-yo into a noose. Oh my God, please no.
Bottom of the string.
Retrace your
As
same
you
part
grab
of
your
the
fingers
flag.
at your right hand, you grab the string. Input fingers of your left and
With your
right
right
hand
hand
back
below
to
your
grab
right.
the string. After you master these motions with a dead string, add the sleeper.
What? What?
Let's see that again.
What? What?
Baseball is just what it sounds like.
Hello,
Before
Lou,
we move on
honey.
to our last 2 levels of tricks, let's take 1 second to meet our next demonstrator, world champion Jennifer Baybrook.
Split the atom.
What? Jesus? Damn, honey. And that's the end. Oh my God, honey.
Hey guys, Ooch here. Check out the UFO. Learn the tricks at
Check my
Ooch here.
style.
Check out Skyrocket.
Check my style. Check my style.
Learn the tricks at yomega.com. Hey guys, Ooch here. The ski lift.
Ouch.
Learn the tricks at yomega.com. Hey guys, Ooch here. This one's Run the Dog.
What is this? Bill payer
Learn the tricks
permission?
at yomega.com. Hey guys, Ooch here. This is Rock the Baby.
What is happening?
Learn the tricks at yomega.com. Hey guys, Ooch here. Rev it up, the motorcycle. Learn the tricks at yomega.com. Hey guys, Ooch here. Loop the
I feel like I'm in a cold, honey. I can't no more. No more, Ooch. No more. This is Do It Debbie's way.
That's my warm-up. Oh my goodness. All right, I'll do it. Look how she's just, do you believe that?
To get these figures back in shape. Mine's already out of shape. We can do it. Tuck under your, you know what? Breathe in. Breathe out. Tuck under your, you know what?
Tuck it under, honey.
Roll it up. Slow. 2, 3. Up and left. 2.
So this is why she didn't come back to Sex in the City.
Now right, close 2. Now to 1. Reach, 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 reach. This isn't too hard. Straighten up. 2. Here you go. Now left 2. Let's tuck the stomach in. Up 2. Keep your arms back. Your close to the left. Now back. Push it under. 3. Left.
I think this is Debbie Reynolds.
Close. Again. Forward. You need bend. Might hurt your back if you don't. Bend. To the left. Forward. Now we're gonna go. No, I had more fun than this when I was younger. I don't know what happened. Ah, my whole body is gone. Okay. Let's rest. Head forward. Down. Lift your shoulders. Up. 2.
Yeah, this is Debbie Reynolds.
4. Again. Up. 2. 3. Now right shoulder and left. Alternate. And up and back. And there's forward. Squeeze and release. Squeeze. Release. Squeeze. Release. Good for arthritis in your little fingers. This is really very good. And 8.
She's doing it though, honey. I give it to her.
Over. Stretch. Get out of that hip socket. Right. Look at how far she's over. I'll never get down that far. 2. Nobody gets as low as like me. All right. On the floor. On the floor, girls. On the floor. Now get ready. We're going to relax your back. Over the leg. This way. A little doggy left. Lifting your knee. 8 on each side. Everybody ready?
What is she doing?
Now, girls, that's good. Bend forward a little bit. Oh, good, oh, good. That feels good. Get on that right thigh. We're going to do the same thing now we did, but on the right hip. Bend your right leg under you. Stay on that elbow. Can you lift now? Come on, 2, 3, 4. Up, now, 5. Tammy is trying. Tammy.
I mean, honey, she died in her 90s, so, I mean, it must have worked, honey. It must have worked.
Tyndale Valley
We'll have to watch this one on Twitch one night.
I could use a little help down here.
The Last Chance Detective, The Legend of Bigfoot. We'll have to watch this one. It's a Christian one. Focus on the family families. Yeah, this one I think will be a good one to watch when girl Bigfoot is coming, honey. We'll definitely check that one out, I think. Fire Island. Well, if we can find it, we can watch that one too, Joanne. But I think we'll save this one for Twitch one night. We pretty much got through everything, I believe. We had so many. Jesus. We didn't do the George Foreman, Lean Mean, Grilling Machine, but we'll have to do that one. But I think focus on the family. We can do this one on Twitch one night. It'll be really, really fun. Maybe we'll do this one for church service this Sunday, girls. Maybe so, maybe so. Well, girls, it's been a little bit. I think I'm going to call it a night, but it was fun, honey. It was wonderful spending time with you girls. Thank you so much for stopping by, everybody, and liking the videos. Girls, I will be posting the movies for the girls vote probably either tonight or tomorrow, early tomorrow morning. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure you vote in that, girls, so we can see what we're going to watch coming up this Saturday. That should be fun. Thank you as always, everybody. And oi, 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 oi. That's for my UK people. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, oi. But seriously, y'all, have a wonderful night, everybody. Thanks so much for the fun. If you girls have any suggestions, put in the Discord. I'll see you this Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you the watch party also this Saturday. All right, everybody, have a wonderful night. Until we meet again, good day and farewell, honey. Bye, girls.